Welcome to Did You Ask Commentary, where I give my opinion and my thoughts whether you asked or not. So today is all about a review of Baddies South. I'm just going to run down some highlights of the episode that I liked. If you didn't see the episode, go watch it. I feel like it's worth the watch. And it was honestly really interesting, and it wasn't that bad. So when they're on the bus and they're low-key introducing everybody, Chrisean had her earphones in her ear, and Natalie was just like, take your AirPods out. We trying to talk and chat. And Chrisean was just a whole mood because in her confessional, she's just like, these bitches is fake. Like, I'm not about to fake kiki with y'all. So immediately Persuasion instantly just wasn't feeling her. So then and more, she just is, I'm gonna just be quiet. But anyway, and more like tries to call out Bree in the car and says, I heard from a birdie that you were an escort. And Bree is caught off guard, and it just irritated me so bad because it's just like, what was your point of doing this? Even if she was an escort or whatever her situation is, that is none of their business. So what was your point of even bringing that up? And Chrisean was literally in the car. Chrisean was like, how do you know she don't want anybody to know that? Very corny, tomato. Anyway, so then they go to the house. Literally, y'all, I'm going to bring up Chrisean a lot. This episode was low-key centered around her. So she said it looked like an old grandma house. And it did, because it do look like an old mansion, but it was nice on the inside. Natalie low-key did the same thing she did on Baddies season 1 with these rooms. She had 2 rooms that had 2 sets of bunk beds in them. I know Zeus got the budget. Like, why is y'all making girls have to sleep in bunk beds or whatever the case may be? Just get a bigger house. Like, Chrisean goes up and they look at Natalie's room. Natalie has it looked like a nice private suite. Like, it was cute. It was nice, but of course her room was bigger than everybody's and she wasn't sharing with anybody. So Chrisean is just making a joke like, Natalie, I'm coming to sleep in with you. And honestly, Persuasion was antagonizing her this whole episode. They kept calling her dirty, and unless it was something that we did not see, that they didn't record or film, she was saying she was leaving trash everywhere, but I didn't see her leave trash anywhere. I'm confused. So Natalie was just like, Rock, you got your own bed or whatever. And so Persuasion was like, yeah, your own bed so you can dirty it up. So then of course Chrisean got offended because it's like they all calling her dirty, and y'all, they dragging it. Unless literally, if it's something that we didn't as an audience see, where was she being dirty at? So Jayla, Persuasion, and Natalie were talking about her when she left out the room, saying that she's unstable and something might be mentally wrong with her. And then Natalie shows Chrisean in the airport pulling the fire alarm or something. It's just a mess. Natalie brung all the girls in the room, and they was talking to Bree and was just like, you let Anmore punk you, really. And Bree was just like, it's a time and a place, and I tell my story when I want to tell my story. And they was just like, well, we get you don't want to tell your story right now, but you need to stand up for yourself, which I agree. I don't know what's up with Bree. Bree, I don't know why you acting like you're not a bad girl. You should have been like, girl, mind your business, and you really playing for the cameras right now, and you should have popped her. But to each his own. Rolly is like, what is it that everybody was saying about Chrisean being dirty? So then Chrisean is like, it's not about me being dirty. What's up? What's up? So then Persuasion sits on the counter, y'all, and she's like, it's not about you. I wouldn't say dirty. You don't clean up after yourself. And then Chrisean just literally rocks Persuasion ass. You literally hear the punch of her hitting her, and they fight in the sink, and that's the end of the episode. It was shadiness. She kept being shady, kept saying stuff. And if you say Rock is unstable as she is, you antagonizing her, and so you got what she gave you. I'm really looking forward to seeing the next episodes to see how this all plays out. But it's definitely better than season 1. Comment down below, what did y'all like, what y'all didn't like, if it was something that I missed that you want me to talk about. So mind you, these are my opinions, so I said what I said and I feel how I feel. And if you feel any differently, please leave it down below and we can have a discussion. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.